All right then.
And up next is Wombat's fortnightly news.
Let's vibe out to this.
So what will he do after a long day?
All right, what do we got?
So they did a revamp of the Fortnite XP system since our last show.
Oh, thank God. It was totally broken. I stopped playing.
It was really broken, and a lot of people did stop playing. They increased the XP you get on the new punch cards as well as on your dailies. So now instead of going up half a level a day, you go up like a level and a half a day.
Nice.
Yeah. So that's some exciting stuff.
Surprised they figured that one out.
Yeah. They did. They turned it out. I'm already up to level 71, which is actually kind of insane, and I shouldn't be that high. Definitely
on level 71 on Sunday. Definitely.
Yeah, definitely level 71. So I unlocked the chimpanzee, which is kind of cool. And the new crew pass comes out tomorrow.
Unlock the chimpanzee. All right, good, excellent. Enjoy that chimpanzee.
Yeah. I have a chimpanzee astronaut that I could run around with. They also released a second Venom skin that's also a Tom Hardy. So if you ever want to be Tom Hardy, now's your chance.
Not really.
Shipwrecks looks very confused by that statement.
No, I was trying to picture, like, is it just him? Are they gonna get Dr. Robert in here as well?
I mean,
what's that his name? I can't remember what his name was.
I forget I don't know. Well, Eddie Brock is his name in the
No.
movie.
The star of Venom. The boyfriend.
Oh yeah, no, I don't think they're gonna have him in there either.
He's gonna be in the sequel, right? Like,
yes, he is. He's in the trailer.
Perfect.
Yeah. No, it's literally just like, oh, and here's Tom Hardy. Like, it's just Tom Hardy.
It's not even like, it's not just like Venom from the neck down.
No,
it's just Tom Hardy.
It's just Tom Hardy. He's wearing the football jacket that he wears in the movie, and a pair of blue jeans. And that's it. It's just Tom Hardy. And then
probably going to be a lot more popular than Ariana Grande.
You push down on the D-pad, and the Venom stuff comes up, and it comes up.
Oh,
and then he's Venom.
That's a Venom skin that happens to have a Tom Hardy aspect.
Well, you could just not press down on the D-pad and just be Tom Hardy the whole time.
That requires too much restraint. Nobody could do that. No human.
I could be Tom Hardy with Captain America's shield if I wanted to.
That should be illegal.
You think?
You can't do that.
I could do that.
What else we got here in your whatever?
So Activision has been has settled their federal suit with harassment victims for $18 million, or as Bobby Kotick calls it, half a Thursday. So that's nothing.
Yeah, that's nothing for them.
It's literally nothing. It just basically is giving them a license to harass.
It depends how many harassment victims they have. Because
I don't think it's 18 million per person.
No, it's total.
18, yeah.
Right. So if it's only like 3 people, then that's a pretty good payday, I feel. But if it's like
a good payday
2,000 people.
No, it's a good payday for the 3 people, sure. But it's not enough to deter Activision from having harassment happen in this company again. It needs to be so much money that they need to change their. Well, that's how these things are supposed to work. That's what the punishment. It's supposed to punish the company to prevent these things from happening.
That's not.
Kind of like with the
you punish them too much, and then you just have them getting rid of employees.
I mean,
and then they're harassing women just for spite.
Right. It's not going to come out that's not going to come out of the people's pockets that you want it to. If you
right.
Well, that 18 million isn't going to come. I don't know. It's nothing. It's not enough. It's sort of almost insulting.
To you?
To me.
Well, somebody had to settle for that amount, right? Like,
I guess
somebody thought it was good.
Somebody thought the people that
getting the money
thought, 18 million sound about right. Like, you can't get upset at the people that settled the suit for that amount.
I guess. So
right.
I don't know what else to tell you.
Just be outraged. Chip, can you just be outraged about something?
Be outraged with me.
Right. There's plenty to be outraged about. Let's
find
fire it up.
Yeah.
What else we got here?
What is this? New World players face massive queues. What is this British nonsense that you said?
Amazon has made a game that's a success, it seems. You know,
Oh,
all their
New
games
World-
have
New
failed
World,
like
the game,
hard,
yeah.
like completely hard. But New World is so popular that you can't even get on.
The only thing I know about this game, and you have it on here, is
Hmm.
that you can't name yourself Jeff Bezos in the game.
It's the most important part of it.
Yeah, that's the only thing I know about that game.
Yeah, it's. I think that's very funny, by the way. That they, like, I mean, does he
Maybe
really
that's his
care?
character's name. Maybe they set up an account for him and that's his character's name. It's
I saw
taken.
people like there and said they're going with Jeff Bozos, and it's like, yeah, that works.
Do they allow that, or are they how
I
strict
don't
are
know.
they with the name matching?
I mean, I don't know. I think this is one of those things where it's like, why are we talking about this now?
Because they don't want people saying like Jeff Bezos is an asshole, and that's like their character's name. And then they have like a whole. Then the news story is, hey, there's a whole guild of characters called Jeff Bezos and it's something negative, and then that's like a news item. So like, let's just nip this in the bud. No Jeff Bezos related character names. But there's a whole character class called Bezosian. No, that's not true at all. Yes.
I don't think we need an MMO where everyone is just walking around as a white, bald, impotent man.
Who said he's impotent?
Who said he was impotent?
You just did. He's going to sue you. Be careful. He'll shut you down. Let's move on to Cheapy and Wombat's Quest Corner, starring Shipwreck,
Mm-hmm.
the hater. He's the
Mhm.
villain in this segment.
Fantastic.
I finally got around to trying out the Pistol Whip update that added the Wild West stuff that you told me about, Wombat. I forgot what it was
Uh-huh.
called. Smoke and Thunder. is what
Smoke and
it's called.
Thunder.
That is really good. How is that better than the original game somehow?
First of all, I told you that.
Well, that's why I played it. You told me that, and then I played it. My finger was feeling a lot better, so I'm getting my my bravery up again.
Good, I'm glad.
Yeah, somehow, like you would think playing Pistol Whip that you need that hard electronic music, but they've sort of made it work with Western style music. It's, I mean, they electrify it obviously and make it more groovy, but damn, it's a lot of fun shooting those cowboys and the barrels, and it is
and
it's
that music is
exercise.
cool too. It even has
Yeah,
that sort
I'm
of
saying.
westerny twinge music
That's
going
what I just
on.
said. I said
Yeah.
it's like you'd think the music would be shitty, but right away you're like, oh shit, I can get into this, and that is like my legs were like, you got to use your legs in that ducking around and stuff. So I was like really impressed with that, and then I went back and played the other update that was the like the 80s sci-fi update, which is also awesome. So like that's a good Pistol Whip is a good value on that Oculus Quest. I would definitely
that game.
recommend
They
that.
raised the price, which is sort of a thing.
Yeah,
but
that's what they do with a lot of these VR games is they'll add the Space Pirate Trainer did the same thing. They added that huge laser tag mode where you need 30 by 30 space to play in. You can't even turn it on without 30
I'm
by
like,
30.
I don't even. Yeah, it's.
And they raised the price. They included it in the game, but they raised the price. So that seems to be a strategy there. Because what happens is there's like a certain number of games on the Quest store that are basically always in the top sellers list. So they just keep adding content. They can raise the price and they can continue to make money. So it seems pretty good.
I should have bought that game when that was cheap. I didn't. And now I'll probably never get it. But
The
I
Space
did
Pirate
get.
game?
Yeah,
What'd you get?
I did get Brink Traveler. I had a 30% off coupon, and I used it for Brink Traveler.
What is that? I never even heard of that.
It was $6. It takes you to real locations. Most of them are in the United States, like
Okay.
Horseshoe Bend. And it takes you to the top of like a mountain in Horseshoe Bend. And you can either, use the joysticks to kind of move yourself around, or you could just kind of move around yourself.
I see.
It gives you a little bit of trivia about the place. In some places, you could actually like pick a rock up off the ground and throw it off the edge and just watch it go. It's just it's very chill and relaxing. Elliot put it on the other day and he went to, I don't know where he was, but he just sat down on the floor and just kind of sat there for like 15 minutes. I was like, buddy, are you okay? Because yeah, this is really nice.
No, I'm having a seizure. Get
Exactly.
it off. Get it off. Yeah, that sounds like I think there's a thing called Wander, and it's basically Google Maps. This is all just Google Maps, right? Like a way to like streamline you
It's
to get the
similar.
good parts
It's
of Google Maps.
Similar in concept, but this one just seemed like a little bit more educational. But
Right.
I don't know. Yeah,
Yeah, that's cool.
It's cute. It's fun. Like I said, for $6, it's hard to complain.
Totally.
But yeah, when you're on top of a big mountain and just looking down at everything and it looks so real,
Yep.
it's kind of
I'll check that shit out
mm-hmm.
for $10. There's also an update to Blastion, which is coming tomorrow. It's a quick draw. Remember, I've been asking for like a quick draw game. Coming out tomorrow. So we'll report on that next
And that's
week.
a game I have already too. So
Bastion's really fun.
that's hard because
a lot of legs in that. You're using a lot of legs in that. I played it today after going to Orange Theory.
Nice.
And it was no problem.
Gotcha.